The story of the family farm starts on a small farm I grew up on with my family, which I eventually left and went to college. And while there, I got that itch for the big city life and the pursuit of wealth and what I thought was happiness. But unfortunately, it was not until working many hours and a decade later that I realized what was truly important and the toll it had taken on my parents. Sadly, I didn't realize any of this until I got that fateful call and realized it was too late. And I discovered what was truly important in life and returned back home to the family farm. So join me as we try to save what is left of the family farm and restore my parents' legacy.
Hey Rambo, I was reviewing this contract and please tell me you haven't already signed it.
Yes, I already signed it. Should I not have? What's wrong?
Well, the contract has a couple of well-hidden clauses and some carefully placed wording that makes me think they have malicious intentions. For example, you must deliver 500,000 liters of silage by the end of each year, including this year, and it must be delivered all at once and in full. A partial delivery will not be accepted. Failure to deliver the full amount will incur a fee of $50,000. If this fee is not paid by the end of the year, a lien will be placed on your property. Also, you must deliver 100,000 liters of straw by the end of each year, including this year, and it must be delivered all at once and in full. Again, a partial delivery will not be accepted. Failure to deliver the full amount will incur a fee of $5,000. If this fee is not paid by the end of the year, a lien will be placed on your property. This is the type of contract a corporation would do if it were trying to take your land.
Wait, the deliveries happen this year? It's November. The year's almost over. I didn't see anything about starting this year.
It's in the fine print of another paragraph stating that the first delivery year will start the year the contract is signed and must be fulfilled for 5 consecutive years to fulfill the contract. Do you even have 500,000 liters of silage? I know you don't have any straw, but if you have enough silage, you will be able to cover the straw fee this year. At least the contract guarantees that they pay fair market value for the silage and straw.
I think I may have just enough silage to cover it. Man, what have I done? This contract could ruin me and cause me to lose the farm if I don't have enough silage.
It was a mistake, but if you have enough silage, you can survive this year, and we can make a plan for next year to ensure you're well prepared. Tell you what, look and see if you have enough silage and then text me and let me know. If you do, then let's fulfill the contract and move on.
I'll look into it and let you know right away.
Oh, one more thing before I let you go. I've rented a house in town and will be visiting in March. We can then review your farm and make a plan. Additionally, my daughter Erica will be accompanying me and may stay for a while to assist on the farm.
Sounds incredible, and it'd be so good to see Erica again. I actually haven't seen her since college. It's been since college.
All right, Rambo. I need to run. But let me know once you look at your silage to see if you have enough or not.
Will do, and thank you again, Justin, for all your help. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh man, I think I really messed up here. I don't know if I have 500,000 liters. I was just kind of thinking, well, shoot for the moon, and if you don't make it, well, at least you'll be able to give them close to what they want. But man, I can't believe I did that. All right, well, I'm going to get a worker to help out here because I need to go check and see how much silage I have, because now I'm kind of freaking out here a little bit. So I barely met it. I mean, barely. Of all the bells I have, there's silage. I have one extra one. I have 500,000 liters plus one bell. I have a couple other bells that are still grass, haven't fully fermented yet, but yeah. This is kind of mess up my plans here with the cows, because I was planning on having some silage for them. I've been giving them hay, gave them a hay bell, but yeah, I'm gonna have to basically get rid of all of my silage for this contract. So let's take this load down. I'm gonna have to do 2 loads. to get it all. But we're gonna start off with this load here. I'll take it down there, get it delivered, and do our second load, and then I'm gonna have to pay the fee for the straw because I don't know what, man, I totally set myself up for failure on this. And the worst part is I'm gonna have to rethink the plans for what to plant in the spring because 100,000 liters of straw is a lot of straw, and I need straw for my cows. I mean, I really want to go into cows. I mean, that's kind of one of my secret dreams there is, kind of want to, grow the cow part of the farm and secretly be a cattle baron. It's always been kind of my goal. But now I'm not so sure that can happen. So let me head over here, get this first load delivered, and then head back and grab the second load and at least get the money, pay the fee for the straw, and then go from there. All right, just getting the rest of these bales loaded up here for our second trip, and I'm kind of surprised. The silage is good money, really good money. We got fair market value on those bales. That first load got us 64,000. We'll have a lot less on this load, but still good money. Because I'm delivering all of it at once, well, in 2 trips, they went ahead and wired me the money for the amount that I've delivered so far, and I haven't told them yet about the straw because I want to get the silage money first, and then I'll tell them about the straw and pay the fee on that because I don't have $5,000 well before getting that delivered, so I needed the silage money to pay the fee. But let me get the rest of these bales loaded up here, and then I'll do the second delivery and pay the fee, and we'll be done with them for this year, and we'll start worrying about next year. Next year. And just pulling up here to the farm, and I'll be glad to have this done and not have to worry about it until next year. Plan things out once Mark gets here. Make sure I have enough, grain crops in the ground to get the straw and all that, and also make sure I have enough grass to make all the silage. But let's get this delivered and get paid, and then pay them the fee. Well, in total, we made $102,000 off the silage. I'm just getting turned around here. I've already sent them the $5,000 for the straw. They didn't seem too happy that I didn't tell them till after. I think they definitely don't have good intentions. I think they're after my land. I don't know why. I mean, it doesn't make sense. There's plenty of open land here, and I don't get what's so special about my land. But anyways, we're going to head into town, and I'm going to talk with Frank because I want to lease another tractor and a plow, because given the whole straw thing there, we're going to need to make some more fields for grain crops, and I might as well get it done now because come spring we need to plant, and so the more work I can get now before the ground freezes, the better off I'm going to be come spring. So I want to try and get the ground plowed up for the fields where I want to put grain crops in, and I'm going to also try, I don't know if I'll have time, but I also want to do the rock picking now, so that when it comes time for spring, it'll be pretty much just, do some liming, fertilizing, planting, and all that stuff. At least that's the plan I have for now. We'll figure out the rest of that come springtime when Justin's here. All right, $16,000 later, got a plow. This one's a little bit bigger than the last one, and also got a tractor, which again is a little bit bigger. And the other one's plenty big. This one it's bigger, has more power, more modern too, which is why we're spending more money. But it was a combination of 2 things. One of the fields I want to do is on a hillside, so I need more power, and 2, it also is the only options I had. That's all he had available, so it is what it is. The first reason doesn't really matter because the second reason is the true reason. We got this all hooked up here, so let's head back to the farm and get started on doing some plowing, and hopefully I can get there's 2 fields I want to get plowed up, and hopefully I can get those done before the end of the day, because I can't afford to rent this for another day. It's too expensive. Made it back here to the farm, and I'm gonna start off with wrapping the bales on this field. I have our helper out there mowing on another field that's ready to be mowed, so we're gonna start wrapping these bales, and then I'm gonna have to use the telehandler to go pick them up and move them into our bale shed, because I left the truck and trailer down at the store. So yeah, we'll have to do that. I think there's only like maybe 6 or 7 bells, so it's not too bad. But with these bells wrapped and then getting picked up, and then what I'll do is I'll hire a helper to start on the plowing on this field, and then I'll get someone in this tractor to start working on the building on the other field and come back over here and finish the plowing. It all sounds very complicated, but yeah, we're just trying to get as much done as fast as possible, given that I'm pretty much out of silage, and I need silage for the cows because they like that. They like it a lot. Got a worker all ready to go here. They're gonna get started on plowing the field, and I'm gonna hop here in the telehandler and grab the last 3 bells. And I guess they want to go the other way. Everyone has their preference. Some like going clockwise, some like going counterclockwise. This guy likes going clockwise. That's fine. It's fine. All right, so let me sure. Oh yeah, they're good. They're good. He's got it. All right, let's hop in here, and I'm gonna grab these last 3 bells and get them put away, and then I'm gonna go check on the other field, and then I'll probably come over here and take over the rest of the plowing. All right, back here I'm gonna call this thing the big boy. This thing's so massive, and it's pulling this plow like it's nothing. I mean, this is probably definitely overkill for this plow, but you know what? Hey, I'd rather have too much power than not enough. More power. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm just still so kind of upset about the whole contracting thing. Anyways, it's done. We're done with it for this year, so let's just move on and focus on the farm. So I'm speaking of that, focused on the farm here. I'm going to continue on with plowing up the rest of this field here, and then we'll probably move on to the next field I want to plow after since I'm done here. And this is actually going by pretty fast. So this plow it's a bigger plow than the other one, and this has more power, and we're able to actually move faster. So yeah, we should get this field done here pretty fast. Well, we're almost done here, and when I said pretty fast, it actually went by pretty fast. It's been about an hour since I've said that, and this is the last pass. We're done. Well, almost done. We're close enough to being done to say done. So I'm gonna get this plow folded up and head over to the other field, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'll have a helper hire someone to get started on that field, so I can go over to the other field, check out and see how we're doing over there, because I think they should be done mowing and possibly getting close to being done with baling, hopefully. But I'm gonna go over there and check it out and just see how they're doing. So let me get this over to the other field and get someone started on that, because time is flying by. We're in November. We only have a couple more hours of daylight, so I need to keep everyone moving along. Well, I was right. They have done all the mowing. The other worker is getting pretty far on the baling. They've got a lot of bales done, which is good to see. Because these bales, I can keep what I need and then sell the rest, and make some money. And I know one thing I'm going to be saving up. I'm going to put away this emergency fund just in case, something bad happens, given this stupid contract. But I'm going to get the rest of these bales here that have been made, get these wrapped, because I want to get these also wrapped before end of the day so they can start fermenting right away. I have a helper over there on the other field that we're plowing up. So we'll end up with 3 plowed fields. They're working on that 3rd one now, and we have someone over here finishing up the baling. So I'm just gonna continue on getting the rest of these bales all wrapped up, and so that way, hopefully by the end of the day, we'll have all of our bales wrapped and all 3 fields plowed. Well, 2 of them done, so we'll have the last field plowed before the end of the day. That's our goal for right now. All right, we're over here, back over on this tractor doing some plowing, and yes, I know the ideal situation would have been to mow all this up and make a whole bunch of bales, but we have a time issue here, and I want to make sure I'm getting this plowed up before the end of the day, because I don't want to have to pay another leasing cost. So we're gonna take a little bit of a loss here by not, and I missed a spot too there. This thing has a really tight turning radius. I love it. I'm gonna have to look into getting a tractor like this at some point down the road. It's gonna be way down the road, but at some point. I wonder how much these cost. I don't know. I will have to find that out. But anyways, yeah, so we're in time constraint here, so I'm gonna get the rest of this field plowed up here before it gets dark, and that's a priority right now, because this right here, doing this, is very expensive. Again, we spent $16,000. Granted, we're gonna get some of that back when we get, return it. Then we'll be able to wash it this time, so we'll be able to get most of our security deposit back, which is going to be awesome, but still, it was very expensive. It is views like this that just make me so happy to be a farmer. I did not get these views in the city. I didn't get anything in the city. This is just amazing. I mean, yes, there's some stress, and it's making money is almost impossible, it seems like, but you know what? It's relaxing, and the scenery is just beautiful. And this is why I love farming right here. Finished up all the plowing. Yes, it's getting dark, but we finished up the plowing. So I'm gonna pull up here, and we're gonna give this thing a wash down, so that way we can maximize the amount of the deposit that we get back and get everything nice and clean. Because yeah, I don't want to have to pay a cleaning fee on this, because that was expensive if you remember from last time. So yeah, these little power washers were a little spendy, but they are going to be worth it, because we're going to be having to lease stuff for, well, at least for the first couple of years, maybe long. We are back here in town as the sun is setting, and got all the plowing done I wanted to get done, so it's kind of a win. Let me just park this here, and I'm gonna run in, talk to Frank, and find out how much of our deposit we're gonna get back. Hopefully it will be all of it. All right, we got $6,267 back from our security deposit, which is awesome. That does reduce the cost a little bit, but it's still a lot. But we had to plow the land. There was just no options. It had to be done. So yeah, we're at $87,000, which is pretty darn good. And I'm gonna head back to the farm, and I think I will probably call it a day. It's been a long and stressful day, and I'm ready to just go home, make some dinner, and relax, and maybe read a book or watch a movie. I don't know. I'm just gonna go home, relax, and call it a day.
Dear friends and gentle hearts, the time has come to part. The jig is up now, so lay me down. So when the world gets dark, know I loved you from the start. Listen to the words I sang to you. Listen to the words I sang to you.